what if we could read your mind? Are we reading your mind?
Well, that's a very good question. When we identify people, we often get asked the question, how do you know? Is it because we can read your mind? Or is it because we have experience and we've actually heard from 1,000 people just like you?
Turns out we're actually reading your body,
Yes.
not your mind.
And as it turns out, for some natural numbers, reading the body can give you insight into what people are thinking. You know, gestures, the way people stand, tone, there's all sorts of ways that people can communicate, but what we do is not mind reading.
No, we tune into your physical being, but also your energetic signature. So there's an element of reading what's going on with your whole entity. So it's more than just the physical aspect, it's also the energetic aspect. And then we talk to you. So we do confirm with your mind how people of your natural number experience life as well.
But we're not fortune tellers. You know, there's many, many things in the world where you go and someone will tell you, they're going to tell you your future. And you know, honestly, I believe that's possible. But most people, I think, are using other techniques to figure out what it is you need to hear. For us...
So what do we do?
So what do we do? For us, what we do is we actually use our experience and our observation skills. And we've worked with 7,500 people. You've heard us say that before, and we'll keep saying it, update the numbers as they grow. And we look at your body, we see how you move, we see how your body's shaped. And then the world's expert on identification, my lovely wife here, is going to be able to... We do it well together, but you are the observational part. You're the one that most of the time says, this is what I think, and you're the one that drives the identification process.
I do, but... there's sometimes where, so the way you learn to identify a person's natural number is by practicing. But you're practicing two sets of things. You're practicing your observational skills, and Martin's observational skills are actually quite excellent, probably even slightly better than mine, because he's been using his observational skills. Yes. When we work as a team to identify a person's natural number, when we're doing it in person, it's a physical process. I push on somebody's body, and their body knows how to do one of 9 postures. But when Martin and I do that together, he watches and he looks for micro movement. He looks for consistency of the shape of the body. He looks for the kinds of responses that we would expect out of the body while we're doing that. And we do the same thing when we do this online.
Yes. So the important thing here is that we do it as a team. It's very, very difficult to identify someone on your own. Not impossible at all.
No.
But it's way easier if there's 2 of you. It's actually very hard with 3 of you, but the 2 of you seems to be the perfect number. And one of the things we had to learn as part of this process is how to be able to work together and to some extent actually read each other's minds. But that's basically looking at the habit. When Susan is standing in front of someone, I know the steps she's going through. And when she asks the person a particular thing, I know where her head is. And sometimes I can sort of look for that and try and support her in that place. And sometimes I can say, well, that's actually not, I'm not getting the responses from the side that I would expect to see for that number.
So we look for the physical responses.
And the movement. The
movement and the body structure. And then also the other piece that we do is when I'm working with you, whether it's electronically through the camera or in person, and Martin also does this, is we activate the part of the body that we're currently working with. So if I suspect you might have natural number 1, I would naturally raise, stretch, bring my chin forward, activate the muscles underneath my throat, and soften my eyes and make eye contact with the person I'm working with. And Martin would mirror that activation in the body. So we have learned how to activate all 9 centers in the body, which enables us to feel whether that's active in you and support that activation and strengthen that activation in your body.